At the end of the French Revolution, a remarkable boy, Victor, was captured in the remote forests of France after having lived a life of complete isolation for 8 years. He was a celebrity in his time. The French scientific and medical establishment, along with ambitious young doctor Jean-Marc Gaspard Attard, looked to him to answer the timeless question, what makes us human? Victor was silent. Out of their work, the field of special education was born. Max lives in a world of his own. When he's diagnosed with autism, the people in his life wonder if he will ever be normal. As Max and his parents, teachers, doctors, therapists, and friends strive to enter one another's worlds, they draw directly from the work of Victor and Attard. Again, they ask the questions: what is normal? Who is human? What makes us who we are? How can we live together? Peoplings is a full-length graphic novel by myself, Courtney Angermeier, I do the writing, and Jeff Benham, who does the marvelous artwork. And it deals with the integration of non-neurotypical individuals, that is, people with neurological disabilities, though I think disability is not the most accurate word that we want to use. Their integration as full participants in our communities, particularly individuals on the autism spectrum. The book looks at the history and the current climate of special education through the stories and the perspectives of these two boys, Max and Victor. And both of these stories are based on actual children. The comic itself came out of my experience and the relationship I have with several students, because I'm a teacher, that I've had with autism. Most particularly, I have a former student who was also my neighbor, Isaac, and I was around during his diagnosis. And I found out about Victor at a conference on autism that I went to, and I was just completely captivated by his story and the story of his teacher. And pretty soon after that, I approached Jeff with this idea about a graphic piece based on the two stories. We thought it would be short, but we've been working on it for about 2.5 years now, and we're about 1/3 of the way through what we think will be the finished product. We're about 100 pages in, and all those pages are colored and they're ready to go. We're expecting the finished book to be about 300 pages long. And Jeff and I work in really close collaboration. We meet about once a week to discuss the book. And we're posting here on Kickstarter, begging, basically, for your financial assistance, because we're really dying to finish this piece. And we feel that it's really important, it's very timely, as far as like what's going on in education and legislation in this country at the moment. And our goal is to have this book be a tool that is going to help folks on the autism spectrum and folks not on the spectrum communicate better, understand each other better. We chose to talk about this work in a graphic style because individuals on the autism spectrum often have trouble with language and are very visual learners, visual people, so we are creating a visual piece. And so we really want to get it finished, and the money that we would get from Kickstarter would be to allow Jeff to sit in his studio and draw, basically, and finish the book. And when it's finished, our goal is to have it published and distributed. We hope that you can help us out. Feel free to check out our website at www.peoplings.com. Thanks for listening.
I don't know why he dresses like me, said the Saturday children. We just thought he was trying to be just like a Saturday child.